Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Arizona Diamondbacks are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. On the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Mike Hutchinson. What do we have on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Okay, all set to go, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The pitch. In for a strike, and we're underway. And the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there, base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
So up next, Dominic Fletcher, 2 for 8 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Gurriel gets his lead at first with nobody out.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Mike McDonald stands in now and watches strike 1. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that's down and away. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And here it comes. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Slides, but he can't come up with it. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here's the first baseman, Chris Cummings. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Strike 2.
You know, on
on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And the right-hander deals. And a curve misses outside. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now it's Christian Walker. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That misses the zone. Ball one. At the belt and fires. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike three. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Here at Lone Depot Park. And pitching here today, Rico Martinez.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Now here is Carlos Hernandez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wind and the pitch. There's the strike. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one to first. On the run, throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play. And time now for the Marlins lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Charles Davis.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Luis Ariz stands in. There's a strike.
0-1.
Tapped softly on the ground. McDonald tosses to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Charles Davis, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch is in there. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. That misses. And that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Chop back up the middle. And he's safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Knowledge of the scholars got soul like ULA. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Anthony Cox.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Martinez over to first, and he dives back in safely. Two outs.
No.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. There goes the runner. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And downstairs, Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here's a 3-2. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Marlins leave 1, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? Foul ball.
Yeah, and then becoming a superstar there for a while with the Tampa Bay Rays, and pretty incredible. Just a quiet player, goes about his business day in and day out. Actually played third base next to Troy Tulowitzki at shortstop at Long Beach State.
And slept on his couch. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
This is Corbin Carroll. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
No score here in the second. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Righty delivers. And another ball. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Now fly ball to right center. Garcia under it, snags it for the second out. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Nick Ahmed now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. And that is that. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Strike two.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next one is off the plate. Yeah, the count 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Here's a 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next offering is down low, and that's ball three. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. And that's in there for strike one. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Got him. That's out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Gene Segura at the plate here. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and fires.
Yep.
That's off the mark. 2-1. The pitch. In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a pitch. Gurriel getting to start in left. Hitting leadoff in today's game. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. 0-1 now. That one is upstairs. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Dominic Fletcher stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike. And a pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Racing, makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And stepping in is the speedy Mike McDonald. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. And delivers outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, Fortes. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Splits the plate, it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1-2.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2. And a ball evens the count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty to the plate. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The batter, number 1.
Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches, only 20 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Garcia, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Runner, yes,
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And it's fouled away. And he deals. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now. And
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Garcia around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And up next for Miami, Luis Arias. Pickoff throw. Hernandez back in on a dive. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. 2 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Charles Davis. Reached on an infield single his first time. There's a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week.
People are crying out, reach out with hip-hop, skateboarding, your crowd. Bounce if you want to just bounce and move if you want to just move and move. So all the B-boys, B-girls hit the flow. Here we go now. Let's go, let's go.
As we go to the top of the fourth. And now, Chris Cummings.
Chris Cummings.
Hutchinson back to work. And there's a strike.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it's even up. Now all even up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Stays alive. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
And now Christian Walker. And he pumps it a strike. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker. And he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. Strike two.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And the batter now, Evan Longoria. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Anthony Cox.
The first baseman,
And the right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And gone! That fires up the home crowd. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers was the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
the batter, number 7.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And the pitch. There's the strike. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now the third baseman, Gene Segura. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1.
And now it's even up. Sanchez at first, 1 gone. Liner snagged at first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And the right-hander deals way high. And that one almost got him.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 1-1. And that's in for a
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Ahmed swings through it for strike 1. No outs, runners at first and second. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in. Moreno around third. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 2-2.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. And now the count is even. The pitch. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe. 3-2. They take the lead.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Dominic Fletcher will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
1-1 now. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Line to left. Davis makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Mike McDonald.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Pitch misses. 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Chris Cummings, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. Going to count 1-2.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Marlins 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind to kick the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's filled up. Avisail Garcia waits on deck for Miami. And he walked him.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Hernandez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Good feed. That's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Pickoff move to first, and he just got his hand in there. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. So now 1-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
He goes down looking. One left for Miami. They trail it 3-2. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Christian Walker. Hutchinson back to work. Walker, 32 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add a run. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good paths to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, JT Shagwah.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Evan Longoria. They say it went. Shagwah goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2012. Yoan.
1-1.
Miami's bullpen with some action. A.J. Puck preparing to come on if needed. Scott warming up as well. Up and in, 2-1. And that one off the outside edge. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Corbin Carroll. First offering misses the mark. Runner at first with no outs here. On the corner for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag for one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
There's a line drive to left field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Man at first, and now here is Nick Ahmed. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Moreno off of first with 2 away. Pulls that one foul. Ball and a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't.
Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Charles Davis. The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
The 1-1. On the ground to third, Longoria. Jump throw. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Anthony Cox. And that one is inside. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's a speed threat, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swinging a foul straight back.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Righty delivers way inside, and that hit him. First and second, 1 out. And now the DH, Jesus Sanchez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Two on, one out. Bounced up the middle. Nice stop. Fired to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
New pitcher for the Marlins, A.J. Puck. He last pitched 2 days ago. So the batting order turns over. Here's Gurriel. This guy with light tower power. And a pitch. There's the strike. There's a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's going to be Dominic Fletcher. Segura fires to second for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
The batter number 8, second baseman.
Now up next for Arizona, Mike McDonald. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Fletcher stands at first with one out. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Popped up. Cox pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The first baseman, Chris Cummings.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Chris Cummings. Check on the runner. Fletcher back on a dive. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. And now the lefty. He was late there. Strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
First pitch, not close.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Cox. He'll do it himself. 3rd out. Diamondbacks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Gene Segura.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
The right-hander back to work. And fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wind and the pitch. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Digging in, Nick Fortes. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Out towards left center. Fletcher settles underneath it. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Up the middle, McDonald. Glove flip for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Dylan Floro gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Evan Longoria now at the plate. The pitch. There's the strike. And ball 1. Good eye right there. And now 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a pop-up, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The pitch.
No. 2-0 is down.
Hard hit, right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Swings through that.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Joe Mantiply takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's going to be Carlos Hernandez. The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Fletcher under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, left fielder,
Charles Davis, the next up for the Marlins. Just missed. And now 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Anthony Cox next to hit for the Marlins. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Miami, Anthony Cox. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Tying run at the plate. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. Davis on at second with 2 down. Check swing, no appeal.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Dario Aguero. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Nick Ahmed here to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Edge of the zone for a strike. That's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. And 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. In the air, center field. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. That one's in there, 0-1. Aguero, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Next pitch inside, 1-2 to count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Mike McDonald. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And that's a strike.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Marlins 2. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Trey Daniels. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a pitch. Just missed. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. In there for strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time. Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
And your final 4-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.